Hey, what's going on, boys? Mike here, back with another video. So it's been such a long time since my last video. Hopefully all you guys have been doing well. Let me know what you guys have been up to in the comment section down below. But now that I got some time for a video, I thought I'd break it into two parts. The first part's going to be about Bureau 5. The second part's about to be the channel update and just other things in general. But for the most part, for those wondering real quick, I've been super busy IRL. As many of you guys know, I post a couple of pictures, but I'm a huge gym guy. I've been grinding hard into the gym for like 2 years now, and then also I'm working full-time in tactical security. I've been loving the job. So many stories. I was even thinking of starting to stream again on the Twitch side and saying a couple of those stories. It's super cool, but I'm pursuing law enforcement. That's like a stepping stone towards that. But anyways, we're gonna keep it short here. We're gonna dive into the Bureau 5 stuff, but real quick though, if you'd like to join the Timberwolves, which you're gonna see in the background, Timberwolves gameplay, you could join that in the description down below, or the Discord server is also in the comment section. So recently I haven't been into the Bureau 5 community, meaning that I haven't like seen the ins and outs of what's going on. But this is all speculation and just from past things when I was involved with like the developers and keeping track with everything. Like I said, I just been super busy. But obviously my last video was if we're gonna get a Halloween update, and clearly that it's November 25th. You're probably gonna be seeing it the same day actually. We ain't got no Halloween update, right? So that means like we kinda have to lean towards the Christmas update now, right? The craziest thing though with this one is they're actually pretty frequent with the updates around Christmas time. If you actually look back at like a lot of their major updates and you go in the past, you'll see that a lot of the major ones, Naval, you have Resurgence, and then even like the whole flight update. I know that got delayed a bit, but that was all around Christmas time, or like winter time rather. So I'd confidently say, even though I just said maybe, we're probably gonna see something December, if not January, right? But the craziest thing though is they're not gonna give us a date because like of how the community reacts to things. If NAR pushes out like a date, oh, update dropping the 10th, and it gets delayed, then you got the whole community complaining and all that crap, right? So that's why they never do dates anymore. Like the whole roadmap was actually hilarious. I don't even think they have one now, at least like publicly. I know they have one behind the scenes of what they want to do within the company, but in terms of what we see, hell no. Like I think the expectations shouldn't be too high, but at the same time, they've actually been gearing up towards something probably nice within these last few months. I wouldn't hope towards like a new game mode. If anything, I'd even argue that the game mode probably didn't even start, because I'll be honest, like that's gonna be a whole different chapter for BRM 5, and that's like a year worth of like updates as in like working on that one, right? And I feel like they're just working on maybe even the new open world map, right? I've seen that come around, maybe some stuff with PvP, maybe ranked. There was a developer podcast that was actually, I wouldn't say recently done, but it was around the time 25v25 was getting brought out. And in one of them, they were mentioning the new open world map that they could add, right? So that's going to be specifically around water, right? And the thing with Bureau 5 is it's always been a thing where people would want boats in the game, and now they're leaning towards that. So if I were to guess what the next thing would be, I wouldn't say that it's gonna be the open world map. I want it to be the open world map, but considering that it's like Christmas time, maybe they changed the map to wintertime, maybe added in a new location or even like a revamped location. I know a lot of people want Naval to get revamped, or even like the snow base. I call it snow base or Hornet's Nest, whatever you want to call it, whatever. But realistically, though, it would make sense to release the new open world map and then go back and revamp Ronograd. But only time will tell on that situation, though. I would like a new vehicle. Aircrafts are always nice. Like, I'm telling you, developers, yo, the best updates are when you release those type of things. For some reason, I just love them compared to like the weapons and stuff. I know I made a video about it. It was an inside joke with a couple of developers. Um, it's just at least that helps change up the gameplay or a dynamic of it rather. The new map would of course change up the missions, the way you raid places, like the biomes. That's gonna be a whole get different like game, right? So if you mix in the vehicles and the new map, then we could get another good gameplay of like maybe 3-4 months before we run out of it, like how we're running out of it right now. That's the thing with BRM5 is you get bored of it after a while, but if there's something new to change up the scene, then that's what keeps us going, right? So you have the new open world map to look forward to, and then you also have the new game mode. But that new game mode will come out next year, not even early. It's gonna be like mid or late next year. That's gonna be super cool though. But yeah, no, that's it's gonna be interesting what December will bring for us though. I do remember when they did bring out Naval. That was such an iconic time for BRM5. I think that was peak. That was peak COVID, like 2021, where everyone was inside and like literally that update came out. Naval was out, slinging was a thing, and like that camera IR was out. It was so cool. Sometimes I go back and watch that video of like all of our reactions, and that's when we had the Hornet's Nest release. Like that was unbelievable. But yeah, BRM5 needs that like spark in them again. And within the last few months, hopefully they've been cooking up something good, you know? Imagine there isn't no Christmas update and we just get like teased, yo, like that's crazy. But my point being though, BRM5 needs this and I think they'll do very well. Usually when the update arrives, everyone's satisfied. It's when it's like dry and like there's nothing going on. That's when people get unrest, but pretty much that'll be it for the BRM5 part, boys. Now, to talk a bit about the channel update and pretty much where videos are going, streams, and that, we'll dive into that right now. So, as you know, recently I've been busy IRL, and it's obviously I've been prioritizing things in my real life, right? Not that I'm gonna throw away TL or throw away the channel or videos, streams, right? I still want to keep that around, but just know though, it's not gonna be the #1 priority. Now, like I said, I'm at that age where it's like, you know what? Like, I gotta focus my IRL career, which is law enforcement, and then have TL like as a side or just like as a little side hustle slash passion because that's what it is at the end of the day. I grew up with TL and it's like something that'll always live in my heart, but it's at a point where it's like, okay, realistically speaking though, you got to look after yourself IRL, and that's why I'm always in the gym, volunteering, and also just working that full-time job and picking up OT hours because I think every man should be working very hard, you know, at my age at least, and then you'll be fine for the rest of your life as long as you secure that good job. And then from there, then I could maybe play some video games here and there. But it's not something I could be doing every day though, but I do want to keep it around here and there when I do have that bit of downtime. I'm gonna figure out a way to balance it because I do want to keep the videos going. That's always been fun, and then actually the Twitch streams too. I think that's gonna be super super cool. But that's gonna be it though for that part. I know I don't really speak much about like my personal life with that, but just know I got a lot of good things going on. I've been okay, and everything's been honestly really really well. Hopefully you guys have been doing very well. I'll try to make a video where I just like solo some PvP game and like try to talk to you. You guys know what I mean? Like I used to love watching those videos back in the day where it's just you and the like content creator, and then they kind of like you feel like a connection between them, right? When you make it a group video, you're not really having that connection with that audience. It's more of them just spectating it, if you guys know what I mean. I like that style of videos where it's like I like both, but I like the one-on-one though. Those are always nice though. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up the video. Not too long, but honestly, something to give you guys to watch and also like a little update. So with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.